All right, guys, we're here for our final game of the night, local team versus rival team. Rival team smashing game one due to some excellent play with Tom Kench, other players as well, and of course, interesting team choices from local team. Local team in game two coming back very powerfully, despite great attempts by Pistol Crabs Yorick to wrap things up. What will be the team comp for this game three? What do you think, Peach?
Well, I'm, I'm, you know, hoping they kind of go back to that first team comp. So that would, I know the teams have kind of swapped each time, but Crab on something team oriented like that. Tom Kent, um, I think was really like the driving force of that victory that first game. Not to discredit the rest of the players on that team because they all played, fabulously as well. Um, but Crab had some like really insane like W's where he was like catching people out and saving people. I think that's the angle they need to go at when they're drafting this third and final game. Is to play something team oriented, right?
Yeah. Yeah, something team oriented, something that will help keep up when behind as well, because a lot of the characters in that second game for rival team, while they weren't necessarily carries, they were characters that didn't do too much if they didn't have money under their belt.
Right. Do you think we'll see the same bands again?
We might.
I'll come back strong.
So I mean, some champs that are walking ultimates might help, like maybe a Maokai or a Malphite or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, I'd like to see Crab on a carry top lane versus something that's going to split again.
I'm very interested to see what the rest of rival teams' bans are. If they are going to take out Vayne and Tryndamere again, or if they're going to take out like Riven and Vayne. I don't know.
Impure fools.
Oh, there's one of them.
Yeah. So the third ban will be the most interesting. And are they going to ban Tom Kench again? Or does Relexus feel comfortable enough? Looks like they feel comfortable enough. So, all right, and rival team sticks with the same 3 bans 3 games in a row.
Yeah, that's funny. Maybe we'll see Crab on set or something.
The round
again?
1 Thresh ban is very interesting to me. Why are they that concerned about it? Wow, I haven't seen Zin in a minute. Rand, okay. Already very excited for this game.
You like Brand a lot?
Oh yeah.
Ducky.
Rand's one of the reasons that I stopped playing League of Legends, because everyone started out scaling him after I came back.
I believe I'm learning that Kenos was a Brand 1 trick.
Yeah, that's not true.
So right off the bat, we're seeing rival team with kind of an insane Yasuo. Sorry, I was shook at that. Insane team fight for both teams, actually, now that we have Malphite and Yasuo.
Yeah, this is looking a little scary for both teams here. I don't know if I agree with local team going in on the Malphite Yasuo dream, but, follow your dreams, kids.
So who's playing Yasuo on that team? Ravane, it has to be Ravane, right?
I would imagine, considering the last 2 characters that he played, I would imagine.
Well, I don't feel like Relexus would play that. I mean, I know he played Yone, but...
Yeah, so support Malphite, Yasuo, bot. I mean,
I feel like it's going to be Malphite mid, Yasuo AD carry.
Well, no.
I think support Malphite, ADC Yasuo would be one of the scariest level 6 power spikes of all time. And that seems like the sort of thing the local team is going for today.
Yeah. Well, we can tell that rival teams, pandering towards that brand support with the Xerath lock-in.
Mm-hmm.
You're duller than a broken sandwich.
Oh.
My patience.
Instant
Taking away
Nasus ban.
Internals Gnosis.
Still a strange ban to me.
I feel like that's Malphite mid. Kenos. I'm gonna
Okay.
bet my firstborn child on it. Okay?
Alright.
We're
I'm
shaking
not-
on it. We're invincible
Oh,
shaking
sure.
on it.
Sure.
Or chat.
Fine.
Everyone knows.
Firstborn child on where Malphite's going. You got it.
Yo, CP. Yo, Eternal, don't let me down.
Interesting if the Draven gets picked up here.
The Heretic's not picking Draven. He's trolling.
Now that is the face for it. Alright. There's a lot going on rival team here. Assuming that's a support brand, we're waiting once again for final play top. They need someone else who's got a little bit more frontline presence to cover for the brand Lucian and Xerath.
I'm sure. Yeah, local teams are committing to. Oh my gosh. Token, was I. Or not Token. Kenos, was I right? Is that Malphite mid?
Looks like it.
Uh oh. I have it on record now, too, so.
Oh, yeah. Oh no.
A team really looks like they're gonna. I guess it depends on this last pick, but.
Well, that's
kinda
just
low
top.
damage.
They'd better hope that Ravane doesn't get locked down so hard that the Yasuo ult doesn't do anything. I think
Oh,
that,
your favorite.
I mean, in
Jarvan.
some ways, the Yasuo Nautilus is very similar to the Malphite Yasuo, except it's a little more single target. So the spirit is still there, if not the execution. Obviously, Nautilus is a more classical support. But yeah, there's a lot of displacement and knockups here that Yasuo can take advantage of on this team.
Yeah, they're really putting the game on Ravane's back.
Oh
with
yeah.
that team comp.
But we were talking about having champions who are walking ultimates, and there are quite a few of those on this team.
On both teams.
Yeah, on both teams, on these teams. Malphite, Amumu,
Brand.
Nautilus sometimes, Brand. Brand is not really a walking ultimate.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's right. I forgot you play Brand.
Well, even so, even if I didn't play Brand, he exists to use all of his abilities in Tangent. It's not something that you can just cast. I mean, obviously you can cast and forget theoretically if like Xin and Yasuo are being buddies. But other than that, I don't think that that really counts.
Here I've
Xerath
discredited Brand.
Xerath could get a lot done here. He is very immobile, so it's going to be very rough for him to get away from people like the Xin and the Yasuo. But he's got that stun potential. He's got long-range sniping for some of these squishier characters. Mundo and Amumu are just so big, though.
Yeah, I mean, local team has a very clear cut. Like, this is our win con, right?
Mhm.
You know, like they want to group as 5 as early as possible. They want to force those 5v5s. I struggle to see what rival teams like win condition is going to be. Like if you're just looking at it, it's like a flat 5v5.
I mean, Amumu ult into Brand ult is a good start.
But that doesn't compete with. You know,
of course not. But,
Yeah, that's what.
but these sorts of wombo combos only work if Yasuo survives, right? And Yasuo is not the most durable piece of paper in the world.
I feel like this game has to go on Wishbone's back because like she has to play this game like perfect. Like she has to really pay attention to spacing.
Mm-hmm.
Because knowing the players on local team, I feel like they will punish any sort of misplacement in team fights.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean that's always a big part of being a Xerath. You got to just make sure that you're constantly aware of where it's safe to siege up, where it's safe to fall back on, and again, who to use that stun on. But fortunately, you know, unless there's going to be like some real big brain plays where the stun is reserved for like Malphite or something, I imagine that it's just going to always be heading for Yasuo or Zin's head.
Right. Yeah, both teams look fun though, like fun to watch.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think this is going to be a fun last game.
Yeah, definitely.
Assuming again, The viability of local team is going to come down to whether or not Ravane gets completely boxed out. So
I mean, we've seen him play two, you know, at first would say cheesy, but like two melee characters bot lane, and he really hasn't been punished that hard for it. Even the first game that they lost, like he still did an okay job on Rengar.
yeah, he had a very good damage output potential there.
Yeah.
It's just that he wasn't able to survive long enough to use it because no one was there to help him.
But you know, Lucian and Brand are a lot more pokey than whatever it was, Zillion and whoever. I can't remember the last two games. Well, it just
Zillion and
happened.
Varus was game 1.
What was game 2?
Game 2 was
Ezreal.
Swain.
Yeah, so quite a bit more, you know, poke in that bot lane for that team. So maybe they'll be able to threaten out the melee character a little better. Mundo was also a really good pick into this team to you know, because he has that passive right away to block the CC.
And as fitting for the final game, we actually do have all skins. I'm going to give this one to local team. Though I do really like Little Knight Amumu.
I might give that to local team too. We might agree on this one.
Only because there's no adorable champion here to sway your
Well, you can see Lulu in Pool Party Mundo's skin, so that kind of counts, right?
Lulu photobombing pool party movie.
Half his splash art is Lulu's splash art. That's funny. Okay, who gets first blood? Which team? What do we think?
I don't know, actually. Part of me wants to say rival team, because Amumu jumping in can be devastating, but it's against Malphite. I think unless Ravane plays really poorly, I think that First Blood is going to go over to local team. Because obviously, Yasuo can die pretty damn quick if he gets hit by the brand stun. But I don't know if Ravane is going to get in that position or not. So if Ravane plays too aggressively, I think that rival team will get First Blood, but I think the First Blood will happen to someone in the bot lane, one way or the other.
Fair. Both two games have kind of been a handshake mid. A lot of the action kind of happens in the other sides of the map.
At least at the early stages. I mean, there's been aggression. I think a lot of the issue is just how well Wishbone plays. She's not found herself in a situation where she's let herself die. Let being, you know, in quotes. But,
Yeah, again, really great Zed ults last game. Dodged so much CC last game.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I also really don't like Zombie Brand.
Really? It's his best skin.
I'm of the opinion that Brand has no good skins. I think.
How about
maybe like
Zombie Brand?
Maybe like Boss Battle Brand or something, Arcade Brand. That one's okay. Ravane doing that.
His Dragon one's good.
Actually, I don't know if I've ever seen the Dragon one.
Eternal Dragon Brand, I think it's called.
Ravane doing that good Yasuo energy of just chilling, playing the flute. We're just gonna watch
Both
that
teams-
for a while.
Both teams 5-pointed. Good. I don't really like that Yasuo skin though. To be
I
honest.
think the skin is good. It's just this chroma is weird.
Oh, is it a chroma?
Yeah, he's supposed to be like a galactic bounty hunter sort of thing, as opposed to what the hell this is. Which is funny, because I think that means he's got like 2 or 3 space-themed skins now, because he was just part of that anti-Darkstar skin set also. Nice little chip there on Hickey, though of course level 1 Brand isn't going to do too much.
Those stealthy procs.
In fact, Brand probably is one of the champions who does the least at level 1. Those combo-oriented champs, yeah. Yeah, so off we go. And we will see what happens here as we wrap up another Gym Class Tutor Sunday. As a reminder, we are still partnering up with Feeding America. So if you feel like giving to your community, feel like helping out those who are suffering right now and all of the very strange circumstances we continue to live in every day, we have the link on our Discord with the link posted here on Twitch as well. We've unlocked a number of stretch goals so far, and we'd like to unlock all of them. The next one being an Among Us stream, and we would all enjoy doing. But yeah, so we do see some nice aggressive pushing coming out of rival team here on this game 3 in the bot lane. Top lane, Relexus is being a bit of a bully. And here comes the jump in that I was expecting. Unfortunately, Token is forced to run back. Ravane is also very low. Oh, the shield and the heal is perfect. Ravane is going to try to rush in here, but does get hit. Do they get one more shot? Oh, they do! What did I say? But Token could be in a lot of trouble here as well. That root, can Heretic save him? Oh, doesn't save him, but they trade kills. Double kill on the Brand, though.
That was almost such an insane play by Ravane. I think he flashed just a little bit too late. I think he was trying to E-flash, but...
Puts the Crab in a little bit of trouble here as well. Nice flash attempt there, but manages to get away. So Peach, you play support, I've heard. What are your thoughts on, you have sort of like the more bursty, casty mages as supports. Is it good to get them fed early, or is that just something that you hope they pick up later?
I mean, mages by archetype, right, are kind of like meant to scale. I think that if you're gonna play a mage support, it should be Brand or Zyra, because they just do so much more damage than some of the other mage supports.
What about like
mage supports also just kind of get an indirect buff. He changes to
good jump in there by Mixlink. Unfortunately, Token is so low on health because Brand is so squishy early. He's actually a liability, and Shutdown Gold goes over to Xin. That is scary. Ignite is also used. Does die due to the damage from Wishbone and the Ignite. Alright, sorry, you were saying?
No, that was a good fight for them. Mage supports also just kind of get like a little bit of an indirect buff with their mythics going down in price.
So if you were on this team right now, rival team, and Brand had 2 kills, would you be upset, or would you think that was a good thing?
2 kills on Brand is better than the enemy getting away 2 times, right?
Sure. Very, very diplomatic way of putting it.
It happens sometimes, bot lane.
Oh, nice stun there, and once again Ravane goes down. I'm loving that they have this combo potential. The stun on Brand is very nice. He also has boots, so he's able to catch up to Hickey here. They both actually are. Nice little dash here. Saves the...
Gives the kill to Heretic.
Yeah. So 2-2, all is forgiven.
Way nicer support player than me.
Oh. Ignite once again onto Pointy here. Pointy forced to run. May die to another Ignite. Very painful for this local team start here. I mean, I kind of like I like a Vel'Koz support. I think that Vel'Koz is a very scary support. Because we were talking about damage potential.
I don't know. I just feel like he takes. I mean, a lot of his. I don't know. I just feel like he takes a long time to scale.
I mean,
it's hard.
He takes a little bit longer time to scale, but he's got a lot of that CC kit that can really help out his ADC in the beginning. He's got the ability to knock up. He's got the slow with his Q. Oh, grab there on the Amumu. That's going to be a dead Amumu. No question there. And a nice attempt there by Wishbone, but now Wishbone runs head first into the Malphite, and that's going to be a dead Wishbone, more than likely. Blast Cone, maybe. Good positioning by Eternal, but I think one of his rolling saws will be enough there. Yeah, so a little bit of that positioning issue that we were talking about earlier with Wishbone. Gotta look out for that. Also, there's a top lane, and things have been happening up there. It is also interesting how, once again, we see in this game 3 that local team has gone for double teleport. Probably because they're going for more of a combo-focused strategy, they want that Malphite to be able to get anywhere he needs to go very quickly.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Hopefully we'll see some kind of flashy teleport plays later. One thing, too, to note, you know, this is the third game that Ravain's played, you know, like a melee, not a traditional ADC bot, right?
For sure.
Really great job at keeping up in CS and experience.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
only 5 behind Heretic.
Still, that's 1,200 gold lead because of the kills.
Just being able to like kind of sit in lane toe to toe. Granted, not with the kills, but
Nice counter luck jungling here by Mixlink. I think fighting off a little more than you can chew, though. Xin is definitely going to come up and see this. Smite is available. Not up there. Yeah, so now you've just helped Pointy. A lot of emotes down here in the bot lane.
hard for Yasuo to wind wall Brand's abilities too. You know, he's not like a Lux where a lot of his damage comes from that that W from the underground, whatever it's called.
Yeah, absolutely. A pillar of flame, I believe. Yep.
Same with his E too. Can you spell shield his E or not spell shield wind wall?
No, his wind wall is just an on-point burst of fire.
Yeah.
You could probably wind wall the spreading effect of it, though, because it has a spreading effect that is...
Right. It had to be a really precise angle though to do it, just
Yeah.
because of the way the move works.
Absolutely. Token, we can see you. Okay. Alright, Token is really trying to get 6, but he's a half a level from it, or more, a little bit more. So it's going to be a bit before Brand is really scary.
And again, we see Token picking up that early Dark Seal.
Alright, both junglers are meeting up here. They're both level 6. Alexis is very low health, but is a Jace, so that is always effective. Good knockback there by Pointy. I appreciate that quite a lot, but then they trade ultimates. Here comes Alexis. They get Mixlink. Can they get more? The damage output is insane.
Oh my gosh.
Very well done there. The knockups and other sort of movement CC abilities that those two champions brought to the fore. I wouldn't have bet that they were going to win that at all. But very well done.
No way. Wishbone's dead because she missed her everything right there.
Yeah, that's rough.
Malphite ult seems a little overkill, but you know.
A little bit. Token has once again wandered all the way up to the mid lane here. And is probably going to end up dying here as well, because once again, Brand is very squishy. And very low on mana currently as well.
Rox has played that fight top lane in that river so well.
Oh yeah. Yeah, other Jace players probably would have tried to stick with ranged form. Been like, I'm very low health, I don't want to get involved in that. But the incredible the game knowledge that Relexis has knew the CC was where the fight was going to be won. Also, we apparently missed a very cool fight up in the bot
The
lane
local
there.
team tried to dive rival team, and it did not go in their favor. And Heretic got a kill on Yasuo.
Yeah, instead we were watching Mixlink get absolutely destroyed by Eternal and Pointy.
I'm sure Mixlink going back and watching this is gonna love that.
I'm sure you will. Alright, so another tower plate coming down here. Burn the Heretic has got to go back. He's very low health. And Hickey is also not 6, but he's getting there pretty quickly. Brand is 6 now, though, so that is going to be huge. Any two champions staying next to each other are going to have to be very careful about Brand's existence.
I just now realized that Eternal's going like full AP Malphite too.
Well, sure, you're going memes. Might as well go for it. This is going to be a very dead dragon. I don't think there's a chance to steal this here. And there isn't. So that's 2 dragons now. We're going to have an Ocean Soul for this game, which is probably the soul that everyone sort of needed the least.
Agreed.
though nice to get those knock-up ultimates for this Yasuo a little bit quicker, should local team turn it around and get soul point.
So you know too is I feel like this Ignite on Xerath maybe doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I just feel like in an ideal situation, you're never close enough on that character to ignite anyone.
Pistol Crab in a lot of trouble again here. Okay. Well, I just wanted to clarify what I meant about the dragon there. I just meant more in terms of the fact that you're going to have these durable walking ultimates in fights more often. Regeneration means that their ultimates are going to be more readily available for you. Once again, missing a Yasuo dying because we're watching a fight in top lane. I was expecting them to do more to Pistol Crab here, but it looks like they're backing off.
Those crabs are so tanky.
Yep, just Mundo things. Alright, so another couple plates are going to go down here. Mundo still is trying to hold the line. Good tower shot there. Try to jump between these two fights. Oh, good shots there by Wishbone. Pointy does a nice little sidestep at the end, though. We have the Amumu lurking in the wings here on this bot lane. Does not have ultimate available, though. They do spot him, and they're going to go in. This could be the first kill for Ravane. The knockup does not ult on the knockup.
Good wind wall.
That's rough.
I think that wind wall blocked Grand Stun.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really good wind wall, but I'm sure he's kicking himself for not ulting there. Oh, that wasn't cooldown, actually. Never mind.
Like he just used it.
But yeah, 0-4. Like most Yasuo players, right?
He is, you know, almost halfway to his power spike. You know, give him a break. He's gonna get there.
All right,
We haven't seen the local team strength, right? You know, they picked for that insane 5v5. So we haven't seen that yet. So
Yeah, we're
I
heading
think
into the
once they
mid-game.
start to grow, we'll see Yasuo kind of pop off.
We're heading into the mid-game right now, so we will see more of the popping off happening very soon here.
Yeah.
There's a potential gank coming here in the bot lane. Oh, Mixlink misses, unfortunately.
Ooh.
If that hook had landed, that was another dead Yasuo.
Earth pelting
Lot of-
away mid lane.
A lot of missed Vantage tosses here. Bot laners are going home, though, so you get a little more aggression now. Pistol Crab at half health. Even at half health, I believe he has the same health as Relexus. Not quite.
Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is rival teams. All of their gold right now is on that bot lane.
Uh-huh.
It's you know, for the local team, it's the top side of the map, right? They're mid, they're top, and they're jungle. So I'm curious to see how each of their leads translates.
Yeah. It is one of those rough situations when you have, especially when you have so many people who can be single target damage focused. If you are in a team fight, Hickey ults and then Yasuo ults, that can just be a dead Lucian right there. Nixlink is kind of just giving up on life. There's the ultimate. Doesn't do as much damage as one might hope. Great stun there on Nos. Wishbone picks up a kill. That's big for rival team. They really need gold over on Wishbone. Get that fed Xerath, who is so terrifying.
Yeah. Smart pickup for Wishbone to go Leandries instead of Ludens. Because of all their big tanky guys.
Dragging up in 40 seconds.
Oh, I went Night Harvester. That man's gonna hurt.
Very interested to see how this dragon fight goes, because this is going to put Soul as the next one. And even though Soul isn't necessarily the most useful thing in the world in this situation, it's still something you don't necessarily want your opposing team to get. It's a little bit of a stun combo there. You see the burn damage already coming from Wishbone, not to be confused with Brand's burn damage.
Yeah, both
Brand
top
also-
laners do have TP as well.
But, you know, Landry is all around.
Ooh.
Reasonable wind wall, but I don't think it caught anything. Bandage Toss was already at its max distance. Alright, so what's gonna happen? Here comes the teleport from the Jace. They do see this on their control ward. Hickey throws down the ultimate, backside ultimate as well, manages to take out a key member there. Lucian is gone as well. All that's left is Mundo, Wishbone, and Mixlink. Mixlink is hiding in the backside here, just not wanting to get up any kills. Relexus is chasing Pistol Crab. Can Mixlink interfere? Might have some opportunity here. Wishbone is here as well. A couple of good stuns, but the other shot sort of misses. Big jump in there by Pointy. The flash is a good attempt. Trade kills.
Nice ult by Wishbone right there too. She said, "I know I'm gonna die, but I'm gonna take one of y'all with me."
Probably one of the only times you see a Xerath ult their own feet.
I was gonna say, yeah, you don't see that a whole lot.
Alright, Pistol Crab is here to disrupt things though, and that's good. Also, this poor Yasuo still doesn't have any kills, despite being involved in several. Flash in by Token, there's the Brand ult, that's gonna get a couple of kills. Manages to grab Relexus once. Can they get Eternal as well? They can. Mundo gets that one, and Pistol Crab's second kill. A lot of calls to ignore everything else and get Dragon and also the control wards. A couple out there. I don't think there's going to be a steal here. Nice attempt by Hickey though, but now Hickey is doomed.
Although Mixlink did ult. Interesting.
So this is a game, right? We haven't had a game yet, but this is a game.
Correct. Yeah. The last two games have been very one-sided. This is a game, you're right, yeah.
The only real huge advantage, other than the 3k gold, or 2k gold, is the dragon count. Pointy is dealing a lot of damage to Mixlink here. This Amu cannot catch a break. Big ultimate here as well. There's your Wombo combo and Ravain's first kill.
It's worth money again.
Pointy is actually really scary on this Xin Zhao. Like,
Yeah.
5 kills? I mean, that's great. Let's check out the golds. 78 gold. He is worth the most on his team right now, second only to Jace.
He's been a part of 10 kills to the 7 that Amumu has been a part of.
Yeah, and the only one with a ton of golds on rival team is again the Lucian. Blue buff
Yeah.
Lucian. Everybody look out.
Token too, though, right? Got a big old shutdown.
Well, I mean, Token's only got 73 versus 87. So I mean, he's worth money, but he's not worth a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. 20 maybe biting off more than you can chew here.
Yeah. But, you know, there's a big old team thing here. Unfortunately, there's damage over time, and then there's Mundo. This is going to be a triple kill solo. Well, guys, Mundo's online.
Yo.
Thanks for coming. Token doing a very risky backdoor gank attempt here. But probably less risky now that all the assassins are dead after they tried and failed to kill Frankenstein.
Oh, Relexus just deletes Wishbone.
Frankenstein's monster, that is. But yeah, Relexus is doing the split pushing things. But, you know, just split pushing opposite lanes. So it's a question of how much of this game will be... Ooh, nice little interruption there. Pistol Crab once again does not die. This time, though, thanks to his friends.
Trade in tier 2s.
So once again, we have another game where it comes less to what is the big strategy and more to who split pushes better. And Relexus has almost breached the inner sanctum here. Good shot there on Wishbone. Pistol Crab is coming and mad at Luke looks scary. Mixlink gets some backdoor action. Wishbone dies again in a brutal fashion, but Relexus will go down. I think Mixlink sacrificed the kill there so Pistol Crab can get even more terrifying.
Oh.
Attempted knockup there. Heretic dashes out because Lucian can do that. Mixlink has ult available. Probably use it right here as we go in. Big jump in onto Token. They take out the Nautilus. Can they get more? Ravane is running away. This should be a dead Eternal. Mixlink misses the bandage toss again.
Oh, Pointy's here for backup.
Pointy does a good turnaround there. There isn't really a lot of CC to save Burn the Heretic. Mixlink does manage to get some revenge here. The damage over time is pretty intense. Ravane is not fed enough. Oh!
Oh, nice wishbone snipe.
Double kill with one shot.
Easy, she said.
Beautifully done. Alright, Dragon is up in 50 seconds. This will be soul point for the lucky team who picks it up. The lucky team being rival team, of course, because they got a long way to go on local team to get this soul point. But we'll see. I mean, that last couple of minutes, there's some life, you know? So a lot of shutdown gold went over to maybe the wrong people because Nautilus got the kill, but
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
any life is good life here. Split pushing from Pistol Crab.
Got the tower too and is out?
Should be. Unless Nautilus is going to use his ult on him, which I don't think he will.
The
Token
rival
is-
team ult.
Token is clearing out wards, setting up his own. Here comes the Dragon, but we do see local teams in a little bit better position. Once again, Wishbone is destroyed by Relexus. Thank you, come again. I don't think it's worth it here. I think Rival should just back up. Token, run north and get out of there. Pistol, you can do whatever you want. You have 3,000 health. It's not worth it, guys. Come on. It's one Dragon. You're in a bad position and Wishbone is dead. You guys can't be this naive. Right, they decide to go in. Big rush in there, nice ultimate. That's just straight up a dead Burn the Heretic. This is going to be an easy cleanup for the local team. Pistol Crab trying his best. Oh, that Blast Cone actually sabotages Ravane. I don't think that's going to be the end, but this is a 700 gold. Why are you going that way? Do you think there was like a... Okay, but he's got that sweet health regen. I mean, that's disgusting. Wishbone is alive. Meteor is available. The ultimate is going to start coming down. Sees what the dragon's health is at. Sees what the dragon's health is at, but yeah, Smite is a thing. So all of that for what was going to happen anyway. Pistol Crab may actually end up dying here. Relexus is very strong.
Oh,
1,000
went up-
gold to Relexus.
yeah. If Crab had hit that cleaver toss, I think Relexus would have died there.
And I mean, this is why the fight shouldn't have been taken. That's a lot of gold suddenly going over here.
Yeah.
Wishbone,
Your revenge.
being the god she is, Stopwatch is overpowered. Call your congressman, but Relexus is overpowered even more. Should die here, though. I would hope. Oh, the Winion blocks the fireball. But Token lands the unblockable E. Gets that shut
Makes
down.
like a little trigger happy that at that big dragon fight, like knowing that they're behind a player.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that was super smart to force that fight.
So we got 3 players over 10,000 gold versus almost 2 by the local team. We are at a Baron though. The ping does call it. Xerath's ult is available, but we saw that didn't really work out too well last time. We'll see what happens. Token is here. This could be the biggest brand ult of all time. Here we go. Oh, the Xerath's ult is just out of range, but the brand ult is so strong. Everyone's dead. That would have been even worse if the Xerath had been 3 steps further forward.
Thanks for the leash.
Yeah. So from one incredibly unbalanced fight to another, but this is going to be a hard bit of momentum to stop here. They are up 7k gold. They have Baron buff. Dragon is up in 3 minutes. There's going to be a lot of pushing going on here. Every fight that they win, Mundo gets more scary. He's got 4,000 health now.
and again, that local team is primarily physical damage, giving Crab like a really easy itemization path. Sure, they have a Malphite who has Essence Reaver, but like Malphite's not ulting Crab. You know what I mean? Like he's not trying to blow up Mundo.
Right.
And it's just so easy for Crab to itemize against that team and just like run through them.
Yeah. Mixlink alternatively is pretty low health, only 2,000. Dying 6 times already, 13 assists though. Oh, good jump in here by Pointy, but unfortunately the rest of the team is here as well. There's the ultimate, but there is no follow-up from Yasuo, who only just arrived, and that is a 2 for nothing. Relexus almost dying as well. That damage over time is insane.
I think maybe he is.
No.
Nope.
We need the Wishbone ult right now, and for some reason Wishbone isn't popping it.
Local team should have just, I think, let Pointy die there. They wasted a lot of their Wombo.
Yeah, and I mean that's the problem with these Wombo combos. You have the potential, but Yasuo needs to be there. And Yasuo isn't there, then you're just doing a Malphite ult in vain. And
Because who's following up on that?
right. Especially when Pointy's dead already. So, I mean, from an early strong start here, I think that we're going to see rival team win this. Though we are going to see Mixlink after popping the ult possibly die, but there's just so much damage there that he actually doesn't. And unfortunately, I don't think the Yasuo dream is going to be live today. But we'll see. Relexus trying in vain to fight Thistle Crab here, just gets completely blown up. Haven't they nerfed Mundo yet?
Think they end here?
Oh yeah, easily.
Oh my gosh.
Burn the Heretic just devours Sig Tau Eternal. Both turrets die almost simultaneously. Pistol Crab is zoning, and very well played in a much more interesting, albeit shorter than expected, Game 3. Shout out to Riot for at least giving us all 3 endgame screens. It's some advanced details here. Look at that damage. Once again, Relexus topping the charts on damage. Even in Game 1, when things weren't going great, he was up there. Always got a good presence. Very well done. We'll check some objectives as well. Again, total damage to turrets. Yeah, Mundo top in there. Not really a big surprise. And Vision.
Great Vision score from both support players.
Yeah.
A lot of the times it's hard to keep up in Vision when you're behind, but
yeah, I mean the real behind shift happened right at the end after that Baron fight, so I wouldn't be surprised with these scores being the way they are. Great job also by Relexus with a very impressive Vision score for a top laner, and especially a game this short.
we love Relexus, right? Big fan.
All right, so that was the new form of Gym Class Feeders with local team versus rival team. I hope you all enjoyed, at the very least, Game 3, if not the other games. Got to see a lot of the newer, updated champions in action with Tahm Kench and Mundo. But yeah, once again, if you haven't played in Gym Class Feeders yet and are part of the Community Cup, be sure to sign up for those things before the Community Cup starts. Also, check out our Feed for America donations. And, any feedback, suggestions, let us know. Keep an eye on the Discord. We are still voting for our Game of the Month for July. I believe Left 4 Dead 2 is heavily winning right now. So if you are interested in seeing everyone play something other than Left 4 Dead 2, suggest a way and hopefully get some people to vote on it. Peach, closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts, yeah. Thanks again for having me. Great games, everyone that played tonight. Also, keep an eye on our social media accounts, our TikTok, our Twitter. There is going to be an RP giveaway at the start of July that will end like the 18th, I believe we decided on. So you will have a chance to win some RP. All that stuff will be announced around the 1st too. So.
And don't forget, RP is very important because you win when you have skins.
Right. Then you don't have to pay, you could just use the RP cards and get all the great Star Guardian skins, right? No need to waste it on project skins or anything like that. So,
All up to the preference of whoever wins, but you can't win unless you're paying attention to our social media accounts. So go off and do that, and we will have another Gym Class Feeders hopefully on Tuesday. Keep an eye out for those announcements and sign up if you haven't already. But yeah, otherwise have a good night and have a good week, and we'll see you next time.